time for the bell. How many options will you sell? Fire up your platform, get ready to enter. But first, let's get the mindset centered. Hey, let's go. We're not here to gamble, we're here to trade. We follow the plan, that's how we get paid. Testing, trading, have success. Find what works for you and forget the rest. Stats and probabilities is what we're about. Time to dismiss greed and doubt. Focus on the process, not the money. And the profits will flow like honey. Power Hour Live, let's start the show. Come on, trade hackers, get ready to go. 0-day options, time to make bank. Get locked and loaded, then be ready to plank. Hey!
Hey everyone, welcome to Power Hour Live, Friday, September 12th. Hope everybody is enjoying some fresh new all-time highs out of S&P. Currently up only 7 points. NASDAQ is up 119. Russell is down 18. Dow is down 215. Gold up 0.33%. Silver's up 1.5%. Notes and bonds are both down about 1/3. 10-year yield's up a little over 1%. Oil's down about 1/3. Natty gas slightly green, or oil's up about 1/3. I think I said down. Soybeans, wheat, and corn all green for the day. Euro and the pound pretty flat. Bitcoin up a little over 1.5%, just under 117,000. Just barely off of its highs. VIX down 0.5%, currently at 14.63. So as far as my trades today, I went ahead and just shut down my VIX early, which in hindsight ended up being a good choice. So plus 4,488 on those. That move up out of consolidation would have hit my call sides for sure. Maybe one of them would have been safe, but anyway, ended up being a good choice. What else? Okay, so I just did three little one-lotter multi-tranche. One's up 76%, one's up 74%, one's up 30%. I did a 6-7 put calendar near the open. It's up about 9%. I did a 1 DTE that's currently up about 12%. On my day trading, currently up about 2,500. I've still got some runners in MU. I've got a short position in SMCI. It's right at break even. And then my one loser today, Watson, guess who? That's right, Apple. Got caught holding the bag on a 0 DTE option. It's just going to go to max loss. Minus 770 on that one. But up about 2,500. I did a few swing trades here yesterday. I'll start talking more about those. As far as earnings fly, I closed out the legs that had risk on Adobe because it was a little bit too close to the tent for comfort. And then Oracle, I'll just let expire because it's not really in any... It's not in much danger of assignment being as far out of the money as it is. I would have to get below 270 by the bell for that to be in any assignment danger. So I'll just leave that one to expire. I think that is it for me. Multi-tranche, 1 DTE. So I'll close my 1 DTE out here shortly. If we get a down move, it'll help it. Another blast through all-time highs will hurt it. So that's it for me. Chad, how's your day?
Oh, man, it's been another one of those days where just everything, I can't do anything wrong. So up over 10K in both accounts again.
Nice.
Row. 1 DTE hit 25%, then closed it out for about 30%. It wasn't really decaying that much. TLC 2040-16 out. My couple afternoon iron condors. We're getting really tested up to the upside, but these red bars have put it back to max profit area, and It's 25 wide, 25 points wide break evens. So, and then obviously my Tesla calls have just been printing again. So it's been another good day.
Elliot, no call sides on that spike? Are you using 80% stop? Oh, 110. You do that just on Fridays? Gotcha. Nice. Well, that little dip is putting you back in the money then. That's good. Nice work. Tesla, yeah, Tesla has been just had a big push again and then just grinding higher all day with little tiny dips here and there, almost up to 397.
Yeah, these last 2 days have been unbelievable. And so I'm thinking to myself, do I take some off? And I'm like, well, I got into these, and they're January calls. They don't expire until January. And I was really for them if they broke through. There's a little bit of a key level if you look at the NTT chart, and when it's like if it breaks through that, I'm just going to let it go and see how high it'll go. It was a long ways off from all-time highs. So I'm still just going to wait a while.
Yeah, Tesla, let's see, all-time high was hit back in December of last year, hit 488.
Yeah, so do you see the little part on an NTT chart that it broke through yesterday? It was 375 was the breakthrough. If you go back a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep, right there. So I told myself if it breaks through that, I'm just going to let it keep going.
Gotcha. You know what I don't like about my NTT chart is I can't change the color because it's an indicator. Blinding.
I'm sure it is for when you have gray and white. I had a question for you about color on your charts. How do you, like, when you show your P&L, it's like green or red?
Mm-hmm.
I've spent probably, I don't know how many hours trying to, yeah, so mine are just white.
I need to change that too, I guess.
I've tried forever to fix that or make it green and red. I mean, it's something pretty silly, but
I bet it's up here.
Really? Yeah, I looked all over in there. Clicked on every one. Like, that's not that big of a deal, really, but I like it.
Yeah. I think I'd prefer mine white. I'll trade you.
Really? Yeah, I could never find it, so not a big deal. But since you mentioned the colors, I was like, yeah, I've been trying to. I like how your P&L's colored.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure one of our toss experts in here might be able to figure it out. Don't see anybody commenting yet. Don't typically like to do Mahomes on Fridays, especially when we've had such mild price action. I mean, if you look at SPX, here's the lower expected move, 68, upper 612. I mean, price hasn't moved. It's been a struggle to move 5 points. So unless things start moving, I probably would not do a Mahomes today.
What are the issues with the stream?
Anyone else having issues with the stream? Yeah, I'm showing that my screen is shared. Yeah, maybe log out of Discord or shut down Discord and try to get back in. All right, so I got some puts in SMCI that are getting close to hitting profit. Yeah, if it's working for some people and not for a few of you, then you all just need to log out and try to log back in. Moo hit a new all-time high. I played for that yesterday. It didn't work out. Played for it today, and it did. It always helps when you manage risk around a level better. Yesterday I didn't do a great job at that. Today I did. It did not explode through all-time highs by any means. It's just kind of sitting there, but yeah, if you're in a browser, do you not use the app, the desktop app? You're typically going to get a lot better performance with the app instead of a browser. S&P getting a little dip. Back below yesterday's high. That's good for the 1 DTE. So for the 1 DTE, if I wanted to transform this into a bullish vertical, yeah, still not great. I mean, you're not even removing the risk yet. It's basically break even to the downside and profit to the upside, but that's not worth it to me. So I'm just going to hold it and see if I can book some profits by the end of the day. Also, maybe go to the settings in your bottom left, click on voice and video. Sometimes, for whatever reason, Discord will pull a little switcheroo on your settings. It's done that to me. It does it to me about once a week, it feels like. S&P back down to pre-market highs. MU still hovering above where it hit all-time highs, or its previous all-time high. Still holding.
Yes, I had MU calls too in my other account. I closed my last one yesterday. Should have left it open one more day.
I've got a few 0 DTE and I've got a few 7 DTE.
Those were October calls that I had and I put on for NTT. I booked about 125% profit on them. So I just closed it yesterday, the last one.
I'm going to try to stop the streaming and then reshare, see if that helps anyone. How about now? Okay. Good. Tesla coming off of its highs a little bit. Bitcoin still pushing to new highs.
Let's don't get too crazy to the downside.
Oh, this SMCI trade is turning into a nice one. Watson, did you get in that SMCI when I posted? All right, is MU done? Should I shed the last of my MU for the day? It's holding up pretty well with this flush. Core weave all the way back up to almost highs of day.
Friday profit taking, I guess. Holy moly.
Woo, getting ugly for the bulls. My one DTE likey. I guess that's about enough, though. Yeah, that is quite a little sell-off. Russell through lows of day. S&P in the lower end of its range for the day now.
Yeah, my multi-layered here iron condors went from being at the upper break even. Now they're coming all the way down. They're still a few points away from being at the lower break even, but it doesn't happen very often.
Coming in with some heavy volume here too. In SPY. NASDAQ's holding up a lot better. Well, just closed out that MCI for plus 920. It was right at break even when we started. Beautiful. I need Apple to crash. If Apple could crash and make a comeback and give me some profit, that would be first profit Apple's given me in years. VIX, a little spiky up to almost 15. I know. It's getting scary, Jake. The S&P is unchanged on the day. I did not take it. I appreciate the post, though. I like your thought process behind it. I was already in like 3 different things, so I didn't take it. When are you going to stop paper handing things? It's just a choice, Watson. Just wake up tomorrow morning, Monday morning, and say, I'm not a paper hand. Me, on the other hand, I took a short and hood right at yesterday's low, rode it all the way down. I only had 2 contracts left, so it was a little runner, but I rode those runners all the way back up, then all the way back down, then all the way back up. So that's one where, it would have benefited me to be a little paper-handed.
Well, Mahomes doesn't look all bad now.
Yeah, might have to revisit the magic one. $85 butterfly is trading for $1.15-ish, even with this movement. Yeah, I didn't do any empty flies. This premium is just garbage for that, I think. My 1 DTE is set to close at 5 minutes till the bell. Probably just let that happen. See how centered it is. Yeah. I don't know, it's kind of skewed. Actually, it could keep going down and I'd be fine. If it goes up is what would hurt me, actually. A bounce. Still a bleeding. I better keep an eye on MU. It's still holding up well. So if this market bounces, MU might take another shot at a new high. Russell flushing through lows. Anything on the juice? Nothing. No headlines. Just a little profit taking, I guess. Off of all-time highs. We hit 6,600. Nice level for some selling, I guess. I don't see many stocks really selling off too big, though.
Yeah, there's a lot that are holding.
The banks are selling off a little bit, I guess. I mean, they're all dipping a little bit, I guess, but not like S&P or NASDAQ or Russell. About 19 minutes until the bell. 9 minutes till MOC. S&P's trying to get new lows of the day. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Well, end of week fun.
Didn't see that coming.
Elliot, how are the Bics holding up now? Did you bail? Still good? You going for all pins? Except for one put side, I think you said. I only had one call side stopped. That was on this little spike here at 9:55 Central. All right. So we're going to bounce here.
That was ugly.
I need to get out of my MU, but I want to see if it takes off on a bounce. S&P starting to bounce a little bit. My three no stops. One's at 88%, one's at 76%, and one's at minus 97%. So basically, small green. Okay, little flush through lows bounce. Just wanted to smoke out the paper hands. If it would have kept going until pre-market lows, I probably would have tried a little vertical or something. All right, here goes MU creeping back up. I'm going to close out my 0 DTE MUs, and then I'm going to leave my 7 DTEs on through MOC and possibly even over the weekend. We just needed to take out some stops down there. I think you'll be fine. We may go to highs. We may go back to highs. I'm going to go ahead and close out my 1 DTE. DTE ended up closing for 24%. Not the normal Friday decay, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's why I closed mine. I was watching it for a while.
I'm going to go ahead and close my 6-7 put calendar. Actually, let me look at that. Do I want to hold some over the weekend? It's nice and centered. I think I'll close 20 of 30 is what I'll do. Chris just put the kibosh on your trade.
They above 84. That's my break evens.
So my last iron condor was at the 90.95. So above 90 would be perfect for me. Between 90 and 95. Oh, less than a minute till MOC. We turn that on. $85 butterfly trading for about $1.35.
Ten seconds. Market and close imbalance. S&P 500 buy side 508 million, Nasdaq 100 buy side 723 million, Dow 30 buy side 90 million, and Mag 7 buy side 398.4 million.
Small buy side. The 90 butterfly is up to about $1.75 or so. I'm going to go ahead and work a 90. It's trading right at $2. No fill. Partial. Partial. Filled. Some filled at 205, some at $2. All right, Mahomes needs a move away from 90.
I'm taking these to the bell, so no strikes for me from Mahomes.
It's quite a little drop in reverse. Went from, I mean, it seems massive. It was 20 points. From 00 down to 80, back up to 92.
Yeah, between 90 and 95 is max profit.
Yeah, that's what I've got on one of my iron condors as well, so I'll take 95. It's quite a bit of movement for Mahomes to get filled that early. VIX got scared to go into the 15s. Reversed back down. Still sitting above 91. MU tried to pop its head back up, but it just got pushed back down a little bit. Tesla creeping back to highs of day. Netflix has been really weak all day.
Boy, Tesla.
PLTR close to highs of day. It's up almost 4% after starting unchanged. You on the 90s, Abash?
What a savage.
Circle down over 6.5%, trading at lows. Four minutes, hanging around 90. We'll dip down to 88. Oh, Watson, never fade a superstar. Sitting at 86. So I'd be a little bit profitable here under 87. And in the 84s. If I was using a vertical, I may have gotten locked. I don't know. Still some time left here. Jonathan, you're doing vertical, no lock? Okay. Back up to 87. Right on my break even at 87. One minute. $86. $85 and change, below 85. Ten seconds.
Mahomes for the win.
5 seconds.
Order cancelled.
Bingo.
Oh, yeah.
6584.34. Watson, why would you do that? Why would you fade a superstar? Still made a little profit on my third multi-tranche, so I'll take it. Full win on Mahomes, little win on that one. Full win on my first two. Winners all around. The only loser for me basically today was Apple. My nemesis, Apple. Everything else was nice and green. All right, all. That is a wrap for the week. Everybody have a fantastic weekend. See you next week. Cheers.